11.8 rational equations. A rational equation is an equation that contains one or more rational expressions. And how do we solve rational equations? Well, this here is an example of a rational equation. The left side is a rational expression, and the right side is a rational expression as well. And so how do we solve it? Well, since we have a proportion, right, so we have fraction is equal to fraction, we can cross multiply. Yeah. Do you remember that? It's a over b is equal to c over d. And so what we can do is cross multiply. So it's the means extremes property, right? So we multiply the means and then we multiply the extremes. So it becomes a times d is equal to b times c. Right. So we're going to apply that here to solve the rational equations. So we're cross multiplying. And when we do that, we get on one side of the equal sign 8 times 10 is equal to s times the sum of s and 2. Right. So then we multiply, we get 80 on one side is equal to s squared because we're distributing out. We get s times s squared. And then we get s times 2, which is 2s. Now that we're here, we can subtract the 80, and we get 0 is equal to s squared plus 2s minus 80. Right? This should now look very familiar to you because this is a quadratic equation set equal to 0, and we can factor this and solve it. Right? So when you do factor it, we'll go ahead and do our x method. Right? We'll put negative 80 at the top. We'll put a 2 at the bottom. And what you'll find when you look for the factors they are 10 and 8. And the 8 is going to be negative. Right? Multiply to negative 80, add up to positive 2. So now that we're here, it's equal to s plus 10 times this difference of s and 8. Right? So we get this. We can solve for s, and we'll get s is equal to 8 and s is equal to negative 10. That's our answer. So that's how we solve rational equations, and we're going to do a couple of practice problems down below.